Hey cats and kittens, littermates, welcome back to Boss Kitty Live. I'm your host, Boss Kitty. It is Wednesday. Happy Crafty Hump Day, my loves. Oh my gosh, today has been a shit show. It's been a lot. I had somebody on the phone that actually made me cry, and that doesn't happen very often. TK came in to ask me a question about something, and he heard that I was on the phone and saw the look on my face, and like just stood there for a second looking at me with this sad, I feel bad look, and then slowly walked out. It was insane. Anyway, but it's over. Yeah, thank God, right? I hope you all are having a much better Wednesday than I've had. I hope you're having a phenomenal Wednesday, and I hope it just gets better starting right now. So I just want to say quickly hello to Jesse from Texas, Killingsworth, JB Cohen. All knowing I say hello to you all the time. Lux the Crochet. Who else do we have in here? Yarn Pirate. Everybody who's in here, hello, hello. It's so good to see all of you. Oh my gosh. So just a few real quick things. We're going to be working, hopefully putting some of the finishing touches on my wall hanging tonight. When we do our game, and we do a game every half an hour on the half an hour, right? So there'll be one at 7 o'clock, 7:30, and 8 o'clock. When we do it, if your name is called, I want for your response to be what you want to do. So remember, your options are, and I'll go over this again, but you can either keep your $5 gift credit that you're getting for bosskittyshop.com, you can spin on the wheel of patterns, or you can roll Blinky, or you can also, you've got adjective animal sounds, and you've got dad jokes. So you've got all those options. Just respond with a yay and what your option is. That way we can keep things moving pretty smoothly. No making BK cry. Oh, and that's like, it wasn't even like they were like mean. I mean, they called me a pipsqueak at one point, but it was just this guy, and I know a lot of people hate this term. He totally mansplaining stuff to me and just being a dick. I don't know how else to put it. So it just really rubbed me the wrong way. I wasn't feeling it. I had to be nice because it's my job, but whatever. He's gone. I don't have to deal with him again. Exactly. You'll be able to hear me again. First sticker sheet is almost... Oh, you're cutting stickers. That's right. You have a show coming up. So, yeah, let's get to it, guys. Are you guys really excited? I finished doing the vine work on my big piece for the wall, and I've ironed it out so that you guys can see what this looks like when it's freshly pressed, because it looks entirely different than when I'm got a hot mess of stitch work going on it. So let's take a look. I have a pillowcase with big books. I love you guys so much. Hi, Oleander. Behold, you can't even see the whole thing because it's so big. It's so big, you guys. But isn't it lovely? There you go. I kind of want to zoom out. Oh, TK in a paint-covered glass, no less. I love it. He made me iced coffee. Oh my god, it's so good, you guys. I just want iced coffee for the rest of my life forever. That's all I ever want to drink. Isn't it beautiful though, the way that these press down when they're ironed? I mean, I could show you the backside. It still looks like a pretty big hot mess, but mostly, I mean, look at this. It's so lovely. I love it so much. And the frame, some of it gets cut off by the frame, which is kind of what I was going for. And then we have these flowers here, and they're going to go on the vine. So like one will end up going, I don't know, here. One might go here. Actually, I might switch these ones. This one will probably go here. This one will go here probably. And then I have these pink ones that I haven't blocked yet to add a little bit of extra color to them. So we'll throw these on here real quickly just so you can see what it's going to look like. Aw, you guys are so sweet. What about Mittens? There is no Mittens tonight. I don't know where Mittens has been. The weather has been a lot for Mittens. He likes to get out and go to the beach. Which is weird because cats don't really like water that much, so who knows what that's about. We'll get a thing for Mittens eventually. We're still bringing this show together. Like we're figuring out our vibe, and then we'll figure out Mittens' vibe. It'll be a lot like Twitch was. TK's right. It's like we're starting all over again, and that's okay. You know, there's no problem with that. Starting over, Not terrible. Scary, but not terrible. Sometimes it's for the best. In this case, I really think it will be. So like here's one of my pink flowers, and they don't show up very well on this screen. Apologies for that, my loves. But, and I know you can't see it down here, but it'll go down there. Like one of them will go down there, or maybe right here. And then I've got another one that's very similar to that. And this one will probably end up going like right here, or probably maybe right there. Yeah, probably right there. TK really wants something in this section, but I think if I put this flower right here, I don't know if that's necessary. So we're going to get these flowers on first, and then we'll see how things look from there. Maybe if this one goes here, and this goes here. Yeah, I think maybe that way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This one's not even a rose. That's a peony. I could probably put another peony in here somewhere. Maybe. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I think it looks really good like that. What do you think, TK? Flower-wise. Or should it be like that? No, it's too much pink down there. Oh, so many options, you guys. I have to have a little bit of iced coffee. They do, don't they? They really bring it out. They kind of give it that three-dimensional look. So my plan is to stitch this piece down here, and then I'll take the bottom layer of leaf or petals, and I will tack those down. I'm not going to stitch them flat, but I'll tack those down and let these stick up. I think that that should be okay. We might have to tack right here too. I don't know. Well, we're going to figure it out as we go along. That's the plan, at least. That's like my life. Just figure it out as we go along. So I think with that in mind, we'll actually start with this one because I know I want that one there. Okay, and I do have so many, I have so many different types of thread, you guys, you have no idea. So I think I'm going to end up using this one or this one. Probably this one for this. Hello, Eska, how are you? Bubbles, hello, hello. So our patrons, we got some patron love in here. I know we do. You guys got a big reveal today, and I will be sharing that with the rest of the litter pile tonight here in YouTube, on YouTube. But yeah, you guys got the big reveal for the upcoming box set in October. And I'll show everybody else what that is here in a hot second. But are you guys excited about it? La 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 la. Okay. Thank you. I really like it, Eska. You had a Maine Coon when you were a kid. You had to try to get right in the shower with you. Loved playing with running water. Seems to be a Maine Coon thing. It really is. Okay, so I've got my knot. We're going to get started on this in a second, but I am really excited about this. So I'm going to show you guys. So earlier this afternoon, we dropped for all of our litter mates, all of our patrons, a secret reveal on what our upcoming box set is. If you don't know what a box set is, twice a year, we release a very limited edition series of yarns. It's generally a set of 5, and they all have an overlapping theme, like one theme for it. So our last one was the 8-bit box set, and it was all Nintendo inspired. And one of the colorways is always kitty glitter. So I'm going to let everybody know what the box set theme for October is. And then I'll let you guys know what the perks are if you're a patron, because there are some perks for that, and that's part of what we released today. I'm really excited about it too. So let me get this up real quick, Laura. Bop, bop, ba-da, bop. Okay. You guys ready? There it is. It's the Toil and Trouble boxed set. We're so excited about this one, you guys. I'm more excited about this than I've been about any of them since the Golden Girls. No joke. I've had this set up and ready to go since February, and TK has been like, you have to stop. You have to wait. You can't tell people about it. We have to wait till it's closer. We have to wait till it's closer. So our goal here is that we will have 5 colorways that will be inspired by famous witches throughout different mediums, right? So you've got pop culture witches, you've got, you know, horror witches, we want cartoon. We're gonna go across the board. So we'll have 5 different witch-inspired colorways, and not generic witches. We're not talking like, oh, look, this is a witchy color. We're talking like legit witches here. It will be bewitching for sure. Absolutely, Eska. If you're a patron, you get to actually vote on some of the colorways. We will actually have a patron colorway that they will have voted on, and then if you're a patron, you will also have access to an additional patron-exclusive colorway just for this box set. So our patrons will have access to a 6 skein box set versus a 5 skein box set. But wait, there's more. I'm gonna blow your minds. When we decided to do this box set, I told TK, I want 2 different versions of this. And he kind of looked at me like, you know, he does with his adorable little eyebrows, like, what you talking about, BK? And I explained to him, I said, because this is so magical, right? I want one box set that is all kitty glitter. Like, I want all of the skeins to be kitty glitter. Or you could have the option to get your normal box set, which is 4 skeins that are normal, and then 1 skein that's kitty glitter. I like to call that the basic witch box set. So that's the plan. Like the Sanderson sisters, that's a perfect example, yes, of inspired witches. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was one that we had on our brains. So yeah, we'll reveal which witches will be in the box set as that happens. Our patrons are going to, like I said, have a chance to vote on what they want to be in the box set as well, and then we'll have an additional one that's just for patrons only. But really, I'm excited about the fact that you have 2 options. You can buy the basic witch set, which is just 4 skeins, or 5 if you're a patron, that's on a cat's cradle base yarn, and then your 1 skein of kitty glitter, or you can buy the extra witch set, which is all skeins on kitty glitter. So excited about this, you guys. Oh, look, you guys are all excited about it too. Good. I'm so glad. Okay, good. Let's actually get some work done, right? And if you want more information on this box set or other things that we're doing, make sure that you hit the subscribe button here on YouTube for Boss Kitty Live, and make sure your notifications are turned on, because we drop stuff like this on our show all the time. Okay, I have no freaking clue what I'm doing. I should probably, I'm gonna come from the bottom like so, and then maybe just go straight up like that. Yeah, that works for me. This is an experiment. I have no clue what I'm doing. Basic witch, do you like that? I'm super excited about it, and that's the other thing, because we're releasing this in October. We'll be releasing it right before Oregon Flock and Fiber, which is, I think, the middle/end of October. And then we'll have boxed sets available at Oregon Flock and Fiber as well, which is really exciting for us. With that in mind, if you are going to be at Flock and Fiber, if you're local and you're going to be at Flock and Fiber, and you want to pick your box set up there instead, you can do that. I guess is the point I was making. Cough, Jesse, cough. Okay, so we're gonna just tack these down. You need to conjure up arrays. Yeah, so I will say that the extra witch box set, so the all glitter one, will not be the same price as the basic witch box set. There will be a price difference. There has to be a price difference, or we can't afford to do it, quite frankly. And yeah, so Eska, that's kind of what we were am I calling you out? Never. No, Catastrophe and Left, actually, they pick up their yarn locally all the time because they're pretty local to us. It's really funny because at first I'd send out those notices that said people's yarn, that your guys' yarn was being shipped, and if you complete an order as well, it does the same thing. And Catastrophe would always email me. She's like, don't ship it, don't ship it. I'm like, it's just telling you that it's ready. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm 100% calling you out with love. I'm really excited. I figure it gives you an excuse to come hang out at my booth. I don't know where Cerulean Orchid's booth is going to be. I don't know where ours is. I know ours is inside. Twists and Turnings will be outside. My mom was so funny about it. She's like, why did you want an inside booth? And I'm like, because the natural light outside, because I need light, and you have to have a tent up outside. It just doesn't work out. And they don't need that as much because of what they do. But so yeah, Eska, it's going to be ready in time for off. Yes, exactly. So you guys will have access to it before off. It'll be the beginning of October. And then we will have it ready for to take to off with us. We try really hard to have the fall box set ready for off. Granted, off hasn't happened in 2 years, so it's been a really long time since we've had a box set there. The last one was the Golden Girls box set. But we wanted to tell you guys about it well in advance so that you can save your pennies if you need to, because we always know that that's a frustrating thing that happened. And I will say this, so Eska and anybody else who's interested, we offer gift cards. We've actually had people, when we did the sorting scarf sets, I'm gonna call Lady Bella out now. She bought more than one of them, and I don't remember if she bought all of the houses or what it was, but she spent a good 6 months just buying gift cards in small increments so that she could use all those gift cards when the box set came out. It was her way of saving pennies, and it worked out really well. So that's certainly an option if you want. We do sell gift cards. Killing's worth it. You can come visit. I'll buy you dinner. We're going to have a big Boss Kitty Fest, right? All hang out together. I'm a little sad. This will be the first year. So they changed where they are located. Oregon Flock and Fiber did. And this will be the first year that I don't camp for the show. Usually we stay in camp. The camping itself is absolutely miserable because it's October and it's freaking cold outside. But, or September even. And I'm old and it hurts my butt and my back and my hips to camp. But sitting around like a camp type fire and hanging out with the other vendors is always so much fun. I can't. Oopsies, there we go. So your mother-in-law bought you a gift card to BK's shop for your birthday. Oh, I love it. That's wonderful. Just give in and move to Oregon. So many of my favorite. Yeah, you do. Oregon, Washington. We're pretty cool. Parts of California. It's expensive. Not gonna lie. It's really spendy to live here right now. So listen, you can all just move here at the same time and we'll buy a really big piece of land together and everybody can build their own little houses on it. And we'll have sheep, we'll have goats, and we'll have Angora bunnies and other things that maybe aren't fiber related. We'll have alpaca, that's fiber too, oops. Well, fruits and vegetables, whatever. And lots of kitty cats, maybe a few dogs. No, not even close. I mean, it is close, but it's not. Yep. Here we go. Perfect, perfect. And we're going to slip underneath this one right here because I don't want to go up. I want to stay on this bottom shelf. There we go. A fiber commune, exactly. Your family has been dropping hints for you to move back. Family does that. When we moved, okay, so we used to live in Portland, right? And I've lived in Portland my whole life. I'm going to be 40 this year, and I've lived here my whole entire life. Or next year, rather, I'll be 40. We moved to the Salem area 5 or 6 years ago. My mom lost her shit. She'll tell you that's not the truth. That's not the case. If she's watching, she'll totally speak up right now and say that's not true. She's cool as a cucumber, but she was not. She was freaked out because her little baby wavy, that's not what she calls me, I'm her princess, had moved so far away. I was like 40 minutes away was all. TK was like, what would she do if we like moved to a different country? And I'm like, we do not say those words anywhere near her. That's not allowed. You've had the commune dream discussion with so many friends here in Seattle. Yeah, seriously, it gets so expensive, right, Eska? And with the world the way it is, you want to be around safe, like-minded people. We can all just hide on a farm and knit and spin and crochet and weave and make beautiful things. And not have any drama llama. Drama, drama, drama. Drama, drama, drama. We don't need it. Okay, so just to remind you guys, it is 6:50. In 10 minutes, we're going to have our first game of the night. And that's where I randomly type !winner. And it draws a random winner from the people who have talked in the last 10 minutes. So you have 10 minutes to say something in chat. It doesn't have to be cool. It can be whatever you want. But here's the other part of this that TK reminded me of the other day. You can only chat here if you're a subscriber. So you have 10 minutes to hit that subscribe button and chat. But it gets even crazier because Nightbot won't let you talk for the first 5 minutes after you've become a subscriber because we're trying to keep the trolls away. So you have 10 minutes to hit the subscribe button, wait 5 minutes, and say something. So do it now. It's going to take you 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button. And then you can wait 5 minutes and just say, hi, hi, hi. And that's all you need to do. And you might win. We had a new viewer win the other night. It was exciting. I get really excited when that happens. Not that I'm not happy when the rest of you win. Right, your Empire? Your mom dealt with your pumpkin moving 1,300 miles by packing up a man and dropping him off at your house. What? She did what? That's a real thing she did? Oh my gosh. I wonder... Oh man, I can't imagine if my mom did that. Oh, I'm a goober. I got this too short, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll forget when we need to talk about it, so make a note. Sure. Okay, so that one's stitched down. No, do I need... I don't think I need to stitch the rest of them down. I think it looks good just the way it is. I like the stitch down there. When I iron it, this will flatten out just a little bit. But I think it looks good. So we're going to leave it. Moving on to the next one. And before we do, though, I actually have something else I want to show you guys. So I was looking, because I was really concerned I was going to finish this tonight. But I have to block these and a bunch of other stuff, and so it's not going to get finished tonight. But that's not the point. The point is I was looking for new stuff to do. DK's not going to like this very much. I found something I want to make, and I think it will make a great display piece. And I want to do it in fairy farts. Both pieces. I want to do both pieces in fairy farts. And then the top piece I want to do in fairy farts with mohairball. And I don't know, but I think I want to do it in mohairball bath yellow, or God, I don't know. I don't know which mohairball to do, because bath yellow will work, cold as ice would work, or gosh, ectoplasm would work, sassy pants would work. I'll show you guys. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Now this is the first piece. It's a 2-piece set that I want to do. Okay, you guys ready? So here's the first piece. It's called Summer Sun by Julie Knits in Paris. It's super cute. It's got that teardrop in the front, kind of handkerchief look halter top. I strictly want to make this as a display piece. I think it's a really bright and fun display piece, and that I think it would get people's attention. So wait, that's not what I want to show you. There you go. There it is right there. There's the back of it. It's got this great like kind of garter stitch on the back. See if I scroll in, you can see that. Yeah. It's got this really lovely garter stitch on the back. How do I scroll back out? There we go. It's super cute, right? So there's a second piece to this. Check this out. You guys ready? here's the second piece that you can make as well. And this has mohair in it. So like, check that out. It's just this nice, easy crop kind of sweater top to go with it. And it's made out of the same color with mohair. So I really want to make this out of fairy farts with one of those really bright mohair colorways. I think that it'll look great together on a mannequin. There it is, the whole thing together right there. You can see she's got the halter top on underneath, and then she's got the top right here. And I'm so in love with this. Plus you can wear the top by itself, obs. Either one of them. Fairy farts in bath yellow, right? I think that would be a lot of fun. But I'm in love with this set. I just think it's so good. And I really, really, really want to make it. I'm sorry. Did you see the set I want to make? Thank you. Kind of, but it'll be eye-catching with those colors, and we don't have any mohair ball display pieces right now. Talking myself into it. Okay, anyway, getting back to it. There you go. That's what I think. Bath yellow. I'm so close to being finished with my Nurple Ectoplasm t-shirt, so many I-cord wind-ups. Yeah, that has some I-cords on it too because it's a halter top. Show the yarn, show the yarn. I would have to get up to show the yarn. And I don't have any of the fairy farts available at the moment. I don't think it's in a different room. I thought about making it out of this Craft Girl Summer and then putting bath yellow with that, but I don't know. I don't want to make it out of a seasonal because I want it to be a long-term display piece, and I don't think it's a smart or wise idea to do it out of a seasonal for that reason. But still, I really wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry, JB. You can always go back and watch the VOD. Hold on. There we go. There's something in my eyeball. Okay, let's put our next flower on. I think it's this one. And it goes right there. Yeah? That looks good, right? Good, 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 good. And we're going to go with this color. This will work just fine. I can't wait for you to start your rocket tea. It's 6:57, my loves. You guys have 3 minutes until I pull a winner out of all of my little chatters out there. So if you're not a subscriber, now's the time. I mean, you're past the time to do it because you gotta wait those 5 minutes. But we do this every half an hour on the half hour. So get on it. That's not gonna be long enough. That's gonna suck. Also, if you haven't clicked on the like button yet, make sure you like the video. The more likes we get, the more likely it is to show up in somebody else's newsfeed. Than when you were on the Twitch. Isn't that interesting, JB? Because our timing is the same. I think it's just easier for people to access, which was a big reason why we moved over here. Okay. Let's do this, you guys. Did it with about 5 inches of positive ease and it feels a little boxy. Is there any way for you to go back and fix that? Because certainly you want to be happy in it, yeah? You are gonna win. I love it, Earth Current. Hello, hello to Earth Current. Welcome to Boss Kitty Live. Box Kitty Live. What's wrong with me? We're so glad you're here with us. I just pricked myself in the finger because I was so excited. Hi, Stitch Banshee. How are you? 1000% more reliable / better. That is a big one. Killing's worth it for sure. If you didn't get a notification tonight, that was on us. We apologize. That's why I always remind you guys. I'm a little pester patter. I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. Now it's subscriber only. Oh, TK didn't have it as subscriber only. Ruh-roh. We forgot, guys. Now it's subscriber only for chat. I don't want the cute little baby because she will eat my yarn. I mean, I do. I want you to show her off. Twitch was always 50-50 on notifications. I know. It's a nightmare. You're hesitant to refrog this yarn since you've already knit it up and frogged it once. You meant to try to figure out a way to stitch it down on the inside. I think you probably could. You could probably create darts, maybe. Could you take an I-cord? Probably not because it's mohair too. I was gonna say, could you take an I-cord and kind of make like a corset gusset on each side? Guys, my clock says 7 o'clock. It's time, it's time, it's time. Games and Goop 'em Ups. Before we do games and Goop 'em Ups though, I got somebody here to say hello to everybody. There she is. Hello, little Miss Gracie May. Can you say hi to the world? Let's go big. Oh, come here. Say hi. If you haven't met Gracie, this is Gracie May. She's our sweet little baby. One of two. She doesn't look very happy right now, does she? She's so cranky. She's also a floofball, and she will just lay here if I let her. Like, she will... This is now her show. She doesn't care that I'm trying to stitch on anything. And she will eat everything. Hey, you want to help me pick a winner? So remember, if I pick you as the winner, respond with what you want. So you want to keep your $5 gift credit? Do you want to spin the wheel of patterns and possibly win some free patterns from Ravelry? Do you want to roll Blinky and maybe win some free yarn? Do you want to turn your gift credit in for a dad joke from my corny ass? Or do you want to turn it in for an adject animal sound? Like, hungry, hungry kitty. Okay, let's find out who the winner is going to be. Well, Miss Gracie, you can't have that. Do, 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 do. Let's find out who the winner is. And the winner is Earth Current. Congratulations to Earth Current. Earth Current, I don't know if you are actually a subscriber because I know we had some problems with that. So if you are, you'll be able to talk now and claim your prize. If you're not, then unfortunately I will have to pick somebody else because it is supposed to be subscriber only. Oops. Having some problems with my stuff here. Sorry guys. Just 1 second. Just gonna put this in our pocket for tonight, I think. Oh, is Earth Current Mr. Pirate? Fantastic. Just let us know what it is that you want win-wise, and it's all yours. But I gotta get the cat out of here, and TK has left the building. I just figured that out. We just figured that out. Yeah. Yeah, we can wait. He's a subscriber. You made him. I love it. Thank you. Yeah, just let me know what it is that you want. If it's not letting you chat yet, if you're not, if he can't chat right now, thank you. You are a sub. Fantastic. I had somebody else in here who wasn't, so we weren't sure. Perfect. Do you want to keep your $5 gift credit? Do you want to spin on the wheel of patterns? Do you want to roll Blinky? Do you want a dad joke, or do you want an adject animal sound? A Blinky roll, you guess. All the options. Okay, okay, Mr. Pirate. Here are your options. All the beautiful colorways. We have our 2 new seasonal, so you've got New Growth and you've got Craft Girl Summer out. We've got, and those are in Cat's Cradle, we have BKDK Sigmund, and then we have Mohair Ball as Cold as Ice. So think on which one you want. If you win, it's all yours. There we go. You made him subscribe to get TK to sing. That's amazing. Okay, let's do this. We haven't had a winner yet. I hope you win. Oh, that's a 15. It's a good number. I love 15, but it's not a 20.
Game over.
But congratulations, you got to play, and we appreciate your subscription for sure. He wants New Growth. I know what Yarn Pirate wants. Hey, Triple T, how are you? Craft Girl Summer all the way. Isn't it a great color? I love it. There we go. Just put this right here. Scratch the top of my head like a good little monkey girl. And then continue to stitch these guys down. Like you do. Better than Blinky's been giving us. Really, Blinky has been like rolling shite. So that 15 is pretty impressive. Oh, well, hello, Gracie Hair. How are you doing today? You guys, she's getting so big. I don't even know what to do with that kid anymore. She's just ginormous. So, just a heads up on our schedule. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. There's the music. We will not have a show on Monday. It is 4th of July, and I will be at my parents' house having some briskets. Like a good Jewish girl. And then so normally next week would be Monday and Sunday. But because of that, we will have a show on Wednesday. So we'll be back next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time for you guys. And then you guys will have a Sunday show as well. So you'll still have 2 shows next week. We're just moving the Monday show to Wednesday. She is bigger than Con. It's true. You're well, thank you. Watch the videos and like them. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad you're here catching a live show. Gracie has her first vet appointment since we got her, because they only do it like once a year right now. Next Thursday, you guys. I'm a little nervous about it. You're having brisket for Canada Day? What day is Canada Day? It's only like 2 more months till you switch your baby off kitten food. He was so small, right? They grow up so fast. Oh. I mean, she still feels like a fluffy little kitten, and she acts like a kitten. And she certainly still has that kitten fur that's really soft and silky. But then she looks at me sometimes, and I see full-grown cat face, and I'm like, no. Never. You're finally resurrecting out Canada Day, July 4th, across border camping trip this year. That's very exciting. That's good. That sounds amazing. I've never been to Canada. TK really wants me to go with him. I think he wants me to go with him. Maybe he just wants me to go on my own. He's like, get out of here. Go to Canada. Who knows? I always assumed he wanted me to go with him. Friday the 1st. Do you know what I'll be doing on the 1st? I'll be watching the finale of Stranger Things. Like everybody else. Maybe not everybody else, but still. What's up, TK? Oh, I gotta look. Is that about going to Canada without you?
Okay.
I'm not going to Canada without you. I said I didn't know if you wanted me to go to Canada with you.
I want to go to Canada without you. I got it all back.
Okay, that's fine. You go to Canada and I'll go to Disneyland. What?
I get Timbits.
I get Dole Whips.
So you get Timbits.
You had a whole Lake Superior circumvallation planned in 2020. I hope to revive that someday. Yeah, I've never been to Lake Superior. I've never been to a lot of places. Most places, let's be honest. I haven't been to a lot of places. You're going to drive up and over the Great Lakes on your way upstate New York next month, but decided the hassle to get in and out of Canada wasn't worth it for 2 days on the road. That is fair. That's fair. Do you guys all have your passports then? I don't have my passport. We have to get that. We have to get on that. TK and I do. But I'll probably be watching the first new episode on Friday. Miss Monster, I don't know if I can get through the whole entire thing after work either. I might watch it between phone calls. No, I'm off phones on Friday, so no, I will not. I might watch it in the background. I like to watch TV in the background while I work if I'm not taking phone calls. However, not generally shows that I haven't seen. So I watch a lot of Doctor Who as an example in the background. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to use yarn just for one petal. That's so silly. That's okay though. We'll do it. Just sitting here trying to kind of tie a knot on this. Thank goodness this is staying on the back of something and I don't have to worry too much about those. I do want to get this one laid down though, I think. Yeah, that one needs to lay down. Maybe that one too, but maybe not. I think that one might... Nope. We're going to do that one too, I think. It's my coffee. Yarn Pirate, you're not wrong. So here's the thing though. I have to, in order to get my passport, I have to find... It's a whole thing. You guys met me. Nothing's easy. I don't know where my social security card is, so I have to get that replaced. I don't know where my birth certificate is, so I have to get that replaced. So I have to do all these things before I can get my before I can get my passport. Is the point that I am making. I think it's easier for me to get my birth certificate first and then get my social security card, then get my passport. I think that's the order I have to do it in. But I've been spacing them out so I don't have to wait so long for the last 2 episodes. Fair? They're coming out this Friday, yeah, July 1st. And I think each one is 2 hours, so it's 4 hours of finale was the idea. I'm bouncing things around. Sorry about that, guys. Too much bounce. You don't know if you got your social security number card when you got married. We don't know where my original one was when I got my passport. Right? And so that's the funny thing is that when we got married, I actually got a new copy of my social security card. And then I lost it again. Like I had it for 2 seconds, not even, and then I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened to it. I'm sure it's in this house somewhere. I'm just gonna go get myself a new one. I think you can do it twice. My very first one I lost when I was 16. I didn't lose it. It went through the washing machine. And disintegrated, but I know my number by heart, so I've never really had an issue with jobs and stuff because they always just take my ID and I've had my birth certificate or whatever, and I've had my social security number, so they've just been able to look me up and make sure I am who I say I am. You better indeed. It's so funny too. Hold on one second. Sorry, there's a big old knot in here, and it's upsetting because I don't want to have to take new yarn out or thread out again for something that is one freaking petal. There we go. I was like, really? Okay, that's better. What happens after the second? You have to pay for it is all. You get 2 freebies is the idea. I mean, they're thin paper. They're like paper mache on a good day. I can't imagine that they think they're gonna last forever. So my mom had ours memorized when I was a kid, and then when mine got disintegrated, she would tell me what it was all the time, and because I had to give it all the time for things, I just ended up memorizing it. It's funny though, I don't know TKs by heart, and it drives him crazy. Whenever I ask him for information for something, he's like, you should know this, it's an important number. And I'm like, do you know mine? And he's like, no. I'm like, well, there you go. And it might be different in each, no, probably not though, because it's a federal number, isn't it? Your social security number. So it might be different in each state, but I don't think it is. In fact, the only job I've ever needed where they're like, we have to see a copy of your social security card, was my job with the state. And because I got that during COVID, and everything was in lockdown, HR was like, listen, we know you can't get this, so we've looked you up. Obviously, you are who you say you are. We're gonna let it slide. And I was like, well, that's convenient. Thanks, guys. Because nothing was open. Like, you couldn't go in to get your card at that point in time. Yeah. Isn't that thing crazy when you get it on with just a tank top? Mm-hmm. 15 minutes. We bought a... I'm not going to make him show it off. It's not really a back brace. Neither of us... It's a posture corrector. It looks like a gun holster. That's what it reminds me of. TK picked one up for me because I have terrible posture. And he just put... You're supposed to wear it... You've got it... Oh. You've got it twisted in the back. It's got to be uncomfortable. I can't fix it. This is twisted. There you go. That's better. I have terrible posture. So he picked one up for me. You're supposed to wear it for 15 minutes the first day, then half an hour, then 45 minutes, 15-minute increments, all the way up to 6 hours. And then what? And then you wear that until your posture's better. And he just put it on just now, and he came in, he's like, oh my god, I am so fucked. Oh, I am so fracked up. There we go. Whoopsies. That never came out of my mouth. 2 flowers down, guys. What? I'm gonna run out of stuff to do on the show tonight. I wasn't... I get limited F-bombs. Do I get, can I crochet myself an F-bomb? That's what we should use the red button for. My F-bombs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy an F-bomb. And then you can toss it at me, and then I can use it. We're working on the output on the show while we're on the show. Sorry. Deal. Apparently I get a few of them, so... Be warned, people. They're coming. They're coming for you. Okay, we're gonna trim these down. I always get really nervous when I do this, but... Whatever. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. This one goes right... here. Up here. I think I put it right here. Or here. Crap, now I don't remember. Maybe it was right here. I think it was right here is where I had it. Yeah, that's where it was. Because then this one was right down here. Somewhere. I think it was right there. Not that you can see that. And then this one was... right there. That looks good. I can put it right there, I guess. No, I want it right here. This is where we'll keep it. Cool, cool, cool. My purple out. Hi, Ashlyn. How are you? Hello, hello. How is everything going? You know your childhood phone number still, but not your husband's. I think I remember 2866179. Yeah, I still remember my childhood phone number. You remember your locker oh my gosh, I do not remember my locker combos to save my life. No way. I remember my childhood phone number, and it's not... My parents had it up until they got rid of a phone, so they don't have it anymore. They just have their cell. So it was 2866179. Remember that. I remember... Oh man, I used to remember my my address from when I was a kid, and I don't remember it anymore. Isn't that crazy? I know TK's phone number. And like I know my my immediate family's phone numbers, but that's about it. I know my phone number. It took TK a really long time to memorize my phone number, which upset me for a while. I don't know why. And he's like, you're speed dialed in my phone. But once you get married and you have to start giving that information to people on behalf of your spouse, you start to remember it real fast. This one's going to be a little interesting because it's yellow in the middle. Look at all this Gracie hair. Hey TK, will you get me, because I'm almost done with these. No, not this very moment. I mean, I'll wait till you're done and then I'll tell you. Your first bike lock was 34:11:30. Now you want to call your young self. I love it. Your combo lock in middle school was 5:10:15. Oh, that's great, Eska. You always have to go to the office at the end of the year to get your combo because you never used it in high school. The music geek stuffed all our stuff in the band room. That makes sense. I used my locker. I just don't remember what my combo was because I never think about things like that. Because we moved a lot. I need a bowl with warm water and a little bit of dish soap in it. And a towel. So we're going to do some impromptu blocking, which means I might have to go off screen to get my blocking mats. Because I might have them grab those for me too. I feel bad making them do stuff like that. I always feel real bad about it. Oh no, you guys, look at all this extra yarn. Let's see if I can fix this. I doubt it though. Fudge nuggets. Hold on. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe. Maybe I'm not too far yet. Where are you connected? That's what I want to know. I see that you're connected to something. I just don't know what it is. I think it's this guy. Sorry, you guys. Nope, that's the wrong one. Now I'm just making a hot mess. We might have to start this one over again. There we go. Maybe? Not that one. There it is. Found it. Hot mess. And then I think this one right here is here. Okay, thank you. And then the last thing I need from you. I'm very sorry, TK. There's two of those blocking mats right there. If you can get to them. If you can't, don't worry about it. Thank you. Oh, I just hit my camera real hard. Yeah. I don't know where my I had a coaster in here with a cat head on it, and I don't know what happened to it. Okay. Sorry, guys. What was I doing? Like stuff you definitely did. What street did you live on in 2007? I have no... Yeah, when they ask you things like that and you're like, I have no clue. What was happening in 2007? Can you give me a little more detail? This is so frustrating. Okay. There's that. Pull this through. And then we'll pull the rest of this through. Look, I fixed it. What? My hot mess has been fixed for now. This hot mess has been fixed for now. There we go. Just a heads up, you guys. It is 7:23. Our next giveaway will be at 7:30. So that is in 6 minutes is all. 7:24 now. So if you're not a subscriber, this is the time to push that subscribe button because you're going to come just under the wire so that you can say something in chat within these last 10 minutes. Because that's how that works, is that we basically... I don't know how I want to do this one because I kind of want those to sit up like that. So I don't think I'm going to go all the way out to the edge on this one. So basically the way it's going to work is you want to say something in chat within 10 minutes because that's what Nightbot works with when I type !winner. So it takes 5 minutes for Nightbot to also allow you to chat once you're a subscriber. So go ahead and push that subscribe button now so that in 5 minutes time you can come back in here and you can say, hey, me. Maybe Nightbot will pick you. I love it. Oh my gosh, Yarn Pirate, that's amazing. It's not that you don't care, right? It's not exactly. It's not that you don't care. It's just you got other stuff to remember. There you go, JB. Perfect. That's all you got to do. Okay. Come right in here. So with this one, because it's the peony and I kind of want those to roll up a little bit, I'm not even stitching down all of the bottom petal. I'm just stitching down near the base and not even really stitching it. I'm tacking it, right? Just a little bit, not a lot. Just enough to keep it in place, basically. Because I really love the way these roll up. I think that really makes the peony in the first place. And they will start to fold down a little bit once I iron it out, like I said. Probably not too much in this case. Cat shoot on your yarn ball. What a menace. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love your cat so much right now. Use Sherlock Holmes excuse. If I learn something I don't need to memorize, I'll have to forget something important to make room. Yeah, exactly. That's a really good point. Here like so. We've been tacking down this second one just a little bit, not a lot. I can't imagine what this looks like on the back. It's probably a hot mess. Okay. Yeah, I can barely remember my zip codes, especially when I move. I'm like, wait, what? Which zip code am I working with? I don't remember the zip code of the place that TK and I used to live at. I'm sure he remembers it. I don't. Maybe he doesn't, though. Who knows? Maybe I'm giving him more credit than I should. Maybe I'm not the only one. It's perfectly logical. It makes perfect sense. There is an episode of... I don't know why I remember this. This is the dumb shit that we remember, right? There was an episode of Married with Children. I remember when I was a kid, where Kelly Bundy had to go on some game show for her dad. And it was like a sports game show. And she literally, if she remembered one thing, something else in her brain would come out of her brain. So dumb. And so they like filled her brain up with sports trivia pretty much, and she was winning. And then they asked a really obvious question. I think her dad was the answer, and she couldn't remember because it was the one of the things that had like left her brain for all this extra information. 97203, did you just look that up, you cheater? Okay. That. Just come in here with this one right here. Perfect. So close, you guys. 2 more minutes. Also, just a reminder, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, now's the time to do it. Also, make sure that you hit the like button. It's really important for the show. We appreciate when you guys do it. It just takes a few seconds. And then what will we do? We're going to show off, I think after we do our next giveaway, we'll go ahead and show you guys the big reveal that we gave our patrons again today. Talk a little bit about that. And then we're also going to talk about our craft along for summer, because we haven't picked one yet, and I want to get some ideas from you guys. So I want you guys to think on what it is that you want to make, or what you want to craft along with for our summer craft along. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's so bad, you guys. It's so bad. I don't care. 4. Like that. Perfect. Boop. It's bad on that side, but you look at it on this side, it does exactly what I wanted it to do. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's all we were looking for. Okay, look at that. Perfect timing. It is 7:30, so let's do this. So remember, my loves, this is how this works. If you are chosen as our second winner of the evening, you get a $5 gift credit. You can either keep it, you can spin the wheel of patterns to win a free pattern or two from Ravelry. It's up to $10 in patterns potentially. You can roll Blinky, possibly win some yarn. You can trade your $5 gift credit in for an adject animal sound or for a dad joke, or yeah, you can just walk away with it. Whatever it is though, think now, because when I push winner and you find out it's you, I want you to respond with that answer, with which one you want to do. So just keep that in mind. You want to do a little dance? Make a little love. Get down tonight. The purple flower is so pretty. I love the purple flower. I would have made more of those peonies, but they took forever. Each leaf was its own thing. Winner is Kristen Killingsworth. Killingsworth, congratulations. You are our second winner of the night. My dear, fantastic. That's wonderful. Just let me know which one you want to do. Are you going to keep the $5 gift credit, roll Blinky, spin on the wheel, get a dad joke, or get an adject animal sound? You used to have a lot of zip codes for most cities north of Seattle because you used to work at Edible Arrangement. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to block some, we're going to block some flowers, you guys. That's what we're doing next. Takes some stuff. We've got our water right here because TK is amazing. Killingsworth, you just let me know which one you want to do, okay? I will do the gift card, saving up for the box set. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if it's a gift card as much as it's a coupon. It's like a credit on there. So let me make sure with TK about that. Ooh, that pink is coming out. So he gave me very warm water, which I'm not used to using, which is fine. But it's the Sassy Pants that I had left over, and Sassy Pants likes to bleed a little bit. That's why you're getting pink in that water. That's pretty standard for Sassy Pants, especially if you use warm water. What box set? Let's talk about that while this soaks. Okay, so talked a little bit about this earlier. Our patrons just found out not too long ago what our next box set's going to be. So twice a year we release a boxed set. It is an exclusive set of yarn that is thematic and has its own special labels on it, and it is given out, or not given out, but you guys are able to buy it from us. That's how that works. But it's only limited, or it's only available for a very limited amount of time, usually a few weeks. We do one in the spring, and then we do one in the fall. So the spring for this year was 8-bit box set as an example, and everything in that was Nintendo themed. So we just released the theme for October 2022's box set. Let's take a look. Perfect, TK. Thank you. So here it is, my loves. The Toil and Trouble boxed set. That's right. We're going to do a full set dedicated to witches. And we're talking pop culture witches. We're talking famous witches. We're talking all that kind of stuff. The Sanderson sisters. We talked about Sabrina the Teenage Witch. There's so many places that we can go with this for sure. You know, you've got your horror witches as well. No, we will not have the Wicked Witch of the West in there, / Elphaba, since we have an I'll Get You My Pretty colorway. So just keep that in mind. But what's really cool about this, so this will be available in the beginning, or in early October, and it'll be 5 skeins of yarn. 4 of them, this is how it normally works, 4 of them will be on your basic Cat's Cradle base, right? Like this. And then 1 of them is always on the kitty glitter base. However, for the first time ever, we're going to offer this as a basic witch set or an extra witch set. And what that means is that you have that normal box set, but we're also offering it where all of the skeins are kitty glitter because it's witches, and every single one of those witches will look fantastic with kitty glitter. Can only patrons get this? No, this is available to the public. Now, here are a few patron perks to it. Patron perk number 1 is that we're going to post a poll for our patrons, and they're going to get to choose one of the colorways. They get to choose what one of the colorways is inspired by. Maybe 2 of them, actually. I think it's 2 of them. The second patron perk is that they will have access to an additional 6th skein for their box sets. It'll be a patron-exclusive colorway, also chosen by them. So they will have access to a 6 skein box set instead of a 5 skein box set. And then the third and final patron perk is that they have access to this box set 48 hours before everybody else does. And that's pretty standard. We've done that for years now. What that means is that we will have a release party in October that will be witch themed. We'll have box sets available, and generally those get sold out pretty fast, and then we have pre-orders for everybody else. So that's how that's going to work for sure. We're really, really excited about this. Obviously, there are parts of this that if you want those perks to be a patron, you need to go over to patreon.com/bosskitty. Become a patron. It doesn't matter what level you're at. Those perks are for everybody. The early release party, obviously you don't have to be a patron right now to have access to that. That's not until October. And the same with being able to buy one of the patron-exclusive colorways, October. But if you want to vote on 2 of the colorways, you need to be a patron pretty darn soon, because we're getting ready to drop that here within the next few weeks. So stay tuned. Also, you guys, isn't this visual that TK made today? Isn't that amazing? I love it so much. Whew. Okay. Hey, I said that before I saw what you just typed, TK. Give BK and TK all the monies. I'm so happy for the glitter too. TK, is it a gift card like the $5 you get? Yes, that's exactly how that's going to work, Lex de Crochet, is that in this case, because she wants to use it for a box set, he's making a $5 gift card. Generally speaking, the $5 gift credit that you get for the game is a coupon code. It's not a gift card. The gift cards stack. So we might change that. I don't know, but normally it's a coupon code. In this case, it'll be a gift card. Oh, sorry, guys. I love iced coffee so much. Okay. So let me get back over to here. Move this. Then we can come back to this. I suppose I could show off some of the old box sets if you guys wanted. Oh, I don't want to do this on this. I don't want to do this on this towel, TK. I don't think it'll leak. I mean, if I get most of the water out, it should be fine. There we go. Yeah, this will be fine. It's not going to stain anything. This in here like this. We'll do this one too. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to put those right there. Like so. Although gift cards are available on our website, if you go to bosskittyshop.com, you can buy gift cards. We were talking about this earlier. We've had people in the past. So we did a sorting scarf boxed set a few years back, and there were obviously a bunch of different ones for different houses, right? We had some people who wanted to buy all of them, and it was pretty hefty. And so what they would do is they would purchase gift cards throughout 6 months beforehand. Too late, sir. Too late. They would purchase the gift cards, thank you, beforehand. Do you want this, it's not pink, it's fine. They would purchase those gift cards beforehand so that they could use those. They were saving, that was their way of saving money for the boxed set. It was very clever, and it was a great way to not be tempted to spend your money. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and block these. We won't be able to use them tonight, but we can block them tonight. I'm going to show you guys, this is very little water here, and Sassy Pants does bleed. So does Cynthia's Lunchbox, especially when you have hot water like this. The fact that I can still see through this, it's actually fairly clear comparatively to what could happen. So I'm actually impressed that that's as much as that Sassy Pants bled. That's not enough to turn anything, colors or anything like that. So you should be good with that. No problem. That's what we're here for, Crochet. Okay. So. There we go. We're just gonna slowly start to... I guess we should probably start on this end, huh? And we're just gonna pin this down. These are so hard to pin. It's just so awkward, but it really makes all the difference when I go back later to make the rows. Like, having these blocked like this really does make all the difference. Because I remember thinking last time I was doing this, I was like, oh, I hate blocking roses because they're so awkward. Like their shape before they're put into rose shape is just so awkward. It's really hard to you know, get it to lay down flat and everything else. But it really is worth it. They lay nice and flat. They don't you don't have any problems with puckering, which is great. Okay. My apologies for the way that this yarn looks on the camera. TK was explaining that to me earlier. So you might be wondering why we actually don't carry Sassy Pants. And this is Sassy Pants held together with Rockadoodle, actually. We don't carry Sassy Pants in most colorways because it is impossible for us to photograph it. And he was explaining that there's a certain number of numbers or amounts of different, I don't remember what he said, but different colors in each colorway, and that Sassy Pants is off that scale, basically. It's a beast unto itself, which is unfortunate. I would still like to carry it. Maybe I'll carry it at shows. Maybe that's how we'll do that. Right? It's not a bad idea. Not a lot of it, just a little bit. Hey there, Fiber Mage, how are you? I was just thinking about you earlier. I was spinning some yarn up, and I was thinking about you while I was doing it. I was like, oh man. So my mom gave me a Lundrum spinning wheel about 6 months ago, and I love it. It's amazing. It was a little older, which was totally fine. I've replaced the... What did I replace on it? I got a new bobbin for it because it has 3 bobbins, but one of them was older and I wasn't very fond of it. I replaced the Scotch tension band on it. Not the band, the knob for the Scotch tension, and then the spring underneath for it. But I also needed a band for the Scotch tension because they were using embroidery floss and it just wasn't working. It kept snapping. And so I don't know what to use. I'm at a loss, and maybe you've got some ideas. Currently, I'm using nylon twine, and it's not holding up either. Like, it's starting to fray. So I'm thinking at this point, maybe fishing line. Like, that's where I'm at this point, is I guess I'm getting the fishing line out. Yeah, I know. I've got other stuff in the way. It was the problem. I am aware. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't trying to hide the project from you. I'm just running out of space. There we go. That's a little bit better. Stick this one here. This one here. For our cameras, the pink is out of gamut. Exactly. That's what it is. It's out of gamut. So until I can afford a bazillion-dollar camera, Sassy Pants can't be photographed. There we go. Beautiful, just like that. I'll take this. I'll put it down here for now. It'll be dry in a few hours. Your digital camera has a really hard time with that shade of pink too, right? It's just the worst. Maybe it's not that it's the wheel. Maybe it has a piece that is sharp and sticking up. No, because it's not the wheel itself. It's the bobbin. And it's a brand new bobbin. And I've tried, there's 3 different bobbins that go with it. 4 technically now. And they all do it to it. You have a pre-order going on in your Discord for a brake band that I make that works for me. Oh, does it? What's it made out of? I mean, you don't have to tell me. I was just curious what it was made out of. Like I said, I'm thinking about fishing line, honestly. That's where my brain is at this point, is fishing line. Nylon twine, 3 strands braided together. Exactly. Which is kind of what this stuff is. And I'm really surprised that it's not lasting. I don't know what's going on there. And I've never had this problem before with Scotch tension. I used to have a Kromsky wheel. Sonata, I think. Is that the fold-up one? And it had Scotch tension option on it. And it just had basic twine on it. And I never had a problem. And the wheel doesn't feel like it's, you know, wheezing or having any issues with its movement. It's really quiet. It's smooth. I'm not having any of those types of issues. I don't know. We're going to move these for now over like that. There we go. That's better. Apparently we're going to use tapestry needles to block today, because why not? I mean, I do what I want, right? It works. Fantastic. You guys, we've had this beautiful beef roast in our fridge now for way too long that hasn't been cooked, and hasn't been cooked because of the heat wave. And finally last night, like at 6 o'clock at night, I was like, I'm making this roast. And TK's like, are we having dinner at 10 o'clock? And I was like, no, we'll have it for tomorrow. It was done around 10 or 11. It's so good. Oh my God. The potatoes were perfect. The carrot, like all of a sudden we could both smell it. And I was like, oh no, it smells perfect. And suddenly you want food at 11 o'clock at night, right? Uh-oh, I might run out of needles for this. Or, I mean, pins for this. Make stripes, guys. None of these have to be perfect. Remember, it's not going to hold the shape to this degree. It's just kind of just like an outline of what you're looking for. Just like that. Kind of spread them out as you go along. Oh, I might have just enough. There. This one. Go. Let go. Let go. There. And I do have one last one that doesn't have a top to it. If my fingers will let me get it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Just like that. And then we'll let that dry, and then we'll create roses out of it. And then we can put those on as the final touches. That and the Creeping Charlie. Perfect. Okay. Guys, I'm running out of stuff. I don't have anything to work on at the moment. I guess maybe I can put the Creeping Charlie on now? Wasn't prepared for that, but I guess that's where we're going. Okay, so here it is in all its glory. Let's get the cactus out of the way. The Creeping Charlie is going to go... I initially wanted it in this corner, but TK doesn't think that's a good idea because this is the corner that's on the outside of the frame, right? So when I go full, he thinks it needs to be on that corner, right? Which would be this corner over here. I'll show you in a second. Initially, when looking at the piece of art, I wanted it on this corner. But I see what he's saying, so we're going to end up putting it on this corner instead of this corner. I don't know if that means I want to put something else in this corner. Maybe another flower or something here. No, that's not a bad idea. We might put another, so I might make another flower, put it here. We've got one here, so we won't put one here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But the Creeping Charlie is definitely going here. It's going to be a little tricky, though. So, I think it's about 1.5 inches, so if I take the Creeping Charlie and I set it, I don't know, right here, I should be good because I want it to come up and over like this. I want it to look like it's growing up and over. I know you guys can't see what the hell I'm talking about. There we go. So, let's try this again. The friction is fraying. Exactly. It is 100% the friction. Just too fast. So, like, if I put them right here, I think, and then they can come up like this. I think that that'll work. Yeah. And then the question is do I stitch them down one at a time, or do I bundle them and stitch them like that? I think I want to bundle them. I think. So let's tie them in a knot again right here. Yeah. Can't believe I'm going to do this. We're going to snip. Because that's gonna come under like this. Like, none of that's gonna be seen. This will all be under the frame. And then I'm gonna take... I don't think I have any... Where'd my green go? You know what? This will work just fine. Unless I can find that green suddenly. Yeah, who cares? It's art. Who cares? So is it the brake band or the driver band? It's not the driver band. It's the one that's on the bobbin. I think that's right. It's the Scotch tension, so it's the one that's on the bobbin, not the one that's on the front. And the spinning from the bobbin is fraying the line. I've tried, like I said, I've tried embroidery floss, I've tried twine, I've tried nylon twine. 10 minutes to game time, absolutely. So if you are a subscriber, congratulations. All you gotta do is say something cool. It doesn't even have to be cool. Just say something in chat and you will be eligible for our final giveaway of the night. If you're not a subscriber, what's wrong? Hit the button right now. Do it. Hit the subscribe button and then in 5 minutes say something in chat, even if it's woohoo, I'm a subscriber. Or BK... TK's right. Your makeup makes your face look a little yellow. Whatever it is, just say it. He is right. It does look a little yellow in that. It's interesting. We'll have to figure that out. Anyway, because at 8 o'clock on the dot in 8 minutes, I'm going to type !winner in chat. Chat Nightbot will automatically pick one person who has said something in chat in the past 10 minutes, and that could be you. Oh, TK just came in and reminded me that I haven't pushed show and tell at all, you guys. We have a show and tell up. Y'all should get in there and make sure that it's got cool stuff in it. And I know that if you've put something in there, it's going to be cool. So get on that, guys. I have faith in you all. Oops. I was afraid of that hot mess. We knew that was going to happen. Okay, so I am literally just kind of trying to wrap my yarn or my thread around these guys. I don't really want to tack them down per se. Well, I do, but I want to tack them down all as a whole instead of like going through them. And I know that sounds weird, but the frame will keep them in place for one thing. And then the other thing is I want to be able to move the vines around as much as possible. That's really important. So there we go. Bring this down here like this. Perfect. Now we're going to bring this back this way just a little bit. Go through it. Make a hot mess of everything like you do. I'm literally just wrapping at this point. That's all we're doing is just wrapping. That's the whole point, and then it's going to come up and over. That's why I'm only tacking. Hey, TK, come here. No, this goes all the way down to the bottom of the frame. That's my point. Like, I've got it set up so it goes to the bottom of the frame. And if I staple it on one side and staple it on the other, it'll be fine. Well, guess what? That's why we're tacking it on, because it's all an experiment. He's nervous that it's going to bow the frame. We'll find out. For sure. Worst case scenario, I have to take it off there and find a different way to tack it on. Right? That's the whole point. What are my bobbins made out of? They are made out of wood. Pine, I believe. Okay. So I'm going to take these right here. And we're going to trim those as well. Okay. And then hopefully the point of this is to be able to take these, trim this guy, and just take them and kind of spread them over the top of the frame like so. And they'll actually come up more like this most likely. We'll see how that looks once it's on there. I would take the frame off and test this theory, but yeah, that's not gonna work, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could, right? Who says I can't? I'll have a big hole in the wall though, so I guess I can't. We'll hold off on doing that. The idea is that I should be able to, because I didn't make too much of, if you look, I didn't make too much of a bulge right there. The idea is to be able to put these up here like this, have the frame come on, like so, and then have these come over the top of the frame like this. Like it's a plant that's growing up and out of the frame off of it. Kind of gives it that three-dimensional. If it doesn't work, it's not the end of the world. It's the one thing I'll take off of here. It's not a big deal. They're pretty though. They're in Sigmund. They are lacquered, yes. Where's my coffee? Okay. So you guys, this is basically complete other than those two pink roses. We're going to have one that goes right here and one that goes right here. We might add something right here. I don't have anything worked out yet. We'll figure that out though. This will certainly be done by next Wednesday and on our wall, which is very exciting. I didn't forget it last time. You were in here with Gracie when I did it. He comes in and he tells me not to forget my games logo, but he doesn't even know that I did it because he wasn't near it. He was in here with Gracie. Look at that. I got stuff hanging off of this. It looks like one of those junk journals. It's amazing. Okay, so we have just a few minutes before the show, or before the before our final winner is picked, which is great. In the meantime, let's go over just a few things because I've finished up my project for today, which doesn't happen very often. I think maybe it's my bronzer. I might have to go get a different bronzer. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I want to show you guys. So I really want to work on. I showed this to you guys earlier, and we'll show it off again. But this right here, I really want to make this as a display piece in Fairy Farts. It's a kind of a teardrop halter top. Really well made. If you like look right here, you can see you've got rib stitch up for the back, which is really clever. I love this detail right in here with the side, and then down here in the rib stitch to finish it off. But the best part of this is if I make this in Fairy Farts, this is the secondary piece that goes with it. Where is it? Make this in Fairy Farts held with Bath Yellow as an example, or Sassy Pants, or Cold as Ice, right? And this is a crop top that goes over the top of it. And if you look, you can see it's very chic and sheer, and it's actually made to go with this halter top. As you can see, here's both pieces together. I think this would be a great display piece on a mannequin. People have two different pieces they can look at. It'll get really exciting, and it's bright colors, which will draw people's attention. I'm all for this. I love it so much. What else did I want to show you guys? So just quickly, one more time, so you're all aware. We're very excited to announce that the next boxed set coming in October is the Toil and Trouble box set, which will be based off witches. We're looking at, let's see, I already said Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We said I don't even remember. The Sanderson sisters was one that we came up with. And these aren't necessarily things that will be in here. These are just ideas that are been popped out. You've got Endora from Bewitched. You've got, I mean, there's so many different options out there, you guys. We're really excited about this. If you're a patron, you get to help us choose 2 of the colorways. One of them will be in the normal box set for everybody, and one of them will be a patron-exclusive colorway, a 6th colorway for the patron-exclusive box set. Patrons will also have early access to this, 48 hours, as always. And then, last but not least, everybody will have access to this. We will have a basic witch set and an extra witch set. And the difference is the basic witch set will be our normal boxed set, which has 4 colorways that are in Cat's Cradle, and then 1 in Kitty Glitter, and the extra witch set will have every single colorway in Kitty Glitter. So that's what's going on with this. This will be released early October, just in time for Oregon Flock and Fiber. I know Fairy Farts in that halter is going to be so good. Samantha from Bewitched is a great one as well. The halter isn't your jam, but you would totally wear a fuzzy crop. That's kind of what I was feeling, Stitch Banshee, that like people could look at that and they could say, oh, I really like the crop, or oh, I really like the halter top. I love both because I love crop tops, but I don't feel very personally I don't feel very comfortable with my tum-tum area. So that halter top really helps with that, because then also I don't feel too great about my arms. You know, a little bit of both in there for me personally, but I'll probably making it in a smaller size because I just want it for a display piece. It's 8:01, you guys. I'm late. Let's do this. You ready? So remember, if you are the final winner for the evening, please, please, please remember when you win to let me know. Do you want to keep your $5 gift credit? Do you want to roll Blinky for some free yarn? Do you want to spin on the wheel of patterns? Do you want to turn everything in for a dad joke or an adject animal sound from me? You know, whatever. Just let me know. We need just so that's out there. Oh, I don't know what I just did. I was not typing though. Okay, let's find out who the winner is. But crops are not a flattering sight. Exactly, see Bubbles? I feel the same way. Winner, winner, winner! Who's it gonna be? Oh, I forgot to do it! After all of that, and the winner is Killing's Worth It. Before we give her any type of happiness for that, let's do this. I did it backwards, TK. I'm sorry. I did it every single time right before this, though. Okay. Wait a second, though. Killing's Worth It. Did you win earlier? I'm so confused. Did I get it wrong? Is Kristen Killingsworth different than Killingsworth It? Wait, I'm so confused. Yeah, if you've already won once, then I have to pick somebody else, which is totally fine. Either we have 2 people with the same name in here, or it's cray. Okay, that's Kristen Killingsworth did, but I don't know if Killingsworth It is the same person. Oh, spin again. Perfect. No, there is 2 of them, but yeah, okay. Yeah, once you've won, I didn't know that, so we'll go over that later for sure. Okay. Let's see who our winner is. So once you actually win something like all-knowing eye. Nope. TK can't win. It's not allowed. We'll get somebody. Don't worry, we'll have a 3rd winner here in a second. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Okay, Stitch Banshee, congratulations. You are our winner. Perfect. Fantastic. Stitch Banshee, my dear, let me know what you want to do. You want to roll? Do you want to pattern? How are we going to handle this? Dave's not here, man. Love it. Also, while we're waiting to find out what Stitch Banshee wants to do, please keep in mind that Show and Tell is open and ready to go, so make sure you're getting your stuff in there. That's over at Discord. Just type !! Discord and head right over. So, Stitch Banshee, my dear, which would you like to do? You want to keep your $5 gift credit? Do you want to roll Blinky? Do you want to spin on the wheel of patterns? Do you want an adject animal sound? Or do you want a dad joke? Look, I got through all of them, you guys. Pattern wheel, please. Absolutely. Okay, let's do this. It's gonna go over my head, I bet, huh? 1 second. There it is, you guys. There's the wheel. $10 pattern, $5 pattern. Spin again, you lose. $10 pattern, $5 pattern. Spin again, you lose. That's how it works. If you hit spin again, you get to spin again. You can spin again up to 3 times. So you'll get 3 spins total. Up to 3 spins total. So you'd spin, spin again, spin, spin again. But that would be it. And if you get the $10 pattern one, you don't have to just get one pattern. You can get multiple patterns. It's just that your cap is $10. Okay, let's do it. There it is. Oh no. No.
Game over.
So sad. I'm so sorry. So close, but not really. Well, wheel. It's nice while it lasted. We'll see you later.
Goodbye.
That's our final play for the night, you guys. So just an extra little piece of information on that I haven't given out before. If you win, if you are our winner for the night, like if you get that $5 gift card or gift credit rather, you can't play again this evening. Like if I pull your name, I have to pull somebody else. If you win but you don't actually win anything, like what just happened with Stitch Banshee, then you're eligible to play the next time around for sure. If you actually win something, like Yarn Pirate won a $10 pattern, you are not eligible for 30 days. So just so you're aware of that's how that works. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page for that. Let's go ahead and go over to... I think it's time for show and tell, my loves. Let's see what we've got. Well, there's some good stuff in here. I'm excited. You guys ready? Let's do this. Okay, so we're starting with Stitch Banshee. Finished your Our Flag Means Death beanie. Oh, it's so good. I was actually looking at this pattern today because I really want to make it. I think I want to make it out of Cold as Ice and Leopold, maybe. But I don't know. I'm really digging yours. I think it looks awesome. I don't know what colors to make it out of. Sigmund would be a lot of fun with this, too. It just looks so comfortable. I love the orange on yours. And your stitches are so divine. They're just so beautiful. Such a great beanie. Bubbles, I didn't know the rules either. There's this producer guy that comes in from time to time. He's like, remember the rules? I'm like, we have rules? What are those? Stitch Banshee. And currently working on a crochet tank with a cute scalloped edge. This is so adorable. Look at this, TK. You should wear this. Isn't it nice? With the scallops, it's so good. I love crocheted pieces that are knit horizontally like this because you get those vertical stitches, which is really, really flattering, right? On the item itself. And it's just such a unique look. Killing's worth it. He likes to like these pots. Don't ask me why. He's a mystery. Oh, he likes to lick these pots. It said like twice. I was just reading. Oh my goodness. This is adorable. Oh my gosh. It looks like he's licking the blanket though, but he likes to lick the pots. I wonder if it's a texture thing with the terracotta. Is it just pots that he does this with? So cute. I love her color choices too, for sure. And then Killingsworth also made some chicken parmesan, and it was oh my gosh, it looks delicious. I don't even like chicken parmesan, but this just makes me want to eat spaghetti. It looks really good though. The sauce is a beautiful color. And then Killingsworth, it started a little fairy pot, a little flower pot fairy. This is so cute. Okay, so my favorite part about this, it's wee and it's adorable. I love that you used different colors for the leaves. That they go from light to medium to darker to darker to darkest. I think that's really neat. A lot of people wouldn't have thought about that. So I think that really makes this little fairy pot for sure. That pasta does look amazing. I know. I want pasta so bad. Ginger, sorry I'm not there with y'all as I'm really feeling poorly, but here's a thunder egg I found last Friday, fresh off the saw. Well, Ginger, we're not here to tell you that we love you and we hope you're feeling better and that this thunder egg is absolutely amazing. That's so cool. I wonder if she cut this herself or if she had somebody cut her for her. It's really neat. I love that it's open right here so you can see some of the rock formation in there. And I like this extra piece on it too. It's ginormous. How beautiful is that? San Diego, when we moved into our house, a friend convinced me to plant a cold, hardy tea plant we saw at a local nursery. 5 years later, it's finally big enough where I feel comfortable harvesting it. Homegrown tea. Oh my gosh, have you tried it yet? Is it delicious? Look how wee these little leaves are, you guys. Oh my gosh, and so you're drying them. That makes sense. Oh, they're beautiful. Wow, I want to make homemade tea now. This is my new life goal. I like that it says 2022 tea. Oh, you'll have to tell me how it tastes. Okay, Bubbles. I was trying to get a picture of my rocket tea. Freya had other plans. Well, she wants to know what it looks like on her. She's trying to show you that clearly you made this for her, Mom. She's so damn cute. Oh my gosh, you can't even look at the tea because she's so adorable. It's really pretty, by the way. Seriously. You should be super proud of it, Bubbles. I love the colors. I love the shape of it. I'm sorry that it's a little boxy. I hope that you can figure out how to adjust that if needed. Freya clearly, like I said, thinks that it's meant for her. I love the label on the jar, right? Ashlyn, color is actually called Light Sage. Pardon the flash, but Ashlyn is freaking knitting in the damn round. What? This is for knitting in the round. I love knitting in the round. Seriously, I love knitting in the round. Much more than I like flat knit. Because you just get to do stockinette in the tube. It's so cool. Just wait, you're going to start Magic Loop here soon and you won't know what to do with yourself. Congratulations, Ashlyn. That's been fantastic. Your gauge is off a little bit to fit her. You should make a matching one for her, and then you guys should get portraits taken together. 2022! 2022! I love it! We had a coloring contest at work. Each department got a poster and a random assortment of markers and colored pencils, Yarn Pirate says. Caring is our calling. Marshfield Clinic Health System. This is beautiful. I love coloring. I haven't done it in so long. I thought it was going to say caring is sharing, but I like caring is our calling. COC. Or CIOC, I guess. This is really pretty. This flower down here is my favorite, though, Yarn Pirate. The yellow and blue one. I don't know what it is about yellow and blue combos that I love so much. And then Yarn Pirate also says, visits from our camping trip were very green. Views from our camping trip. I'm sorry. This is so lovely. That's right. You guys went camping this weekend. I hope it was a blast. I love looking at green scenery because it's one of those colors where there's so many different, at least here in Pacific Northwest, there's so many different greens. You've got light greens, dark greens, muddy brown greens, blue greens. Like there's a plethora of color just in one tree. I love it so much. That's why we have a lot of green, you guys. I'm wearing green. I don't know. Green is just a magical color to me. I mean, all colors are, but green especially. Ooh, I like this. It looks like you're up on like a balcony area. It's really beautiful. Where are you guys camping? Fiber Mage! Mini Mage finally got to see the ocean. Yay! This deserves some confetti too. I love it so much. Which part of the ocean did you guys go to? Like which part of the coast range? I love how the coloring turned out. Me too. And yeah, coloring is cathartic. People really need it. Fiber Mage also finished a commission. It's the Gothic Wings shawl in Ravelry in 100% cotton. This is beautiful. I think I've seen this pattern before and eyeballed it a few times. Oh my gosh. I hope they love it. It's perfect. I really love shawls that they have the middle, the triangular section, right? But this one's actually got that pleat in the middle. I really like that. It makes it nice and easy to wrap around. Knitting on the beach was so nice. Oh, that's wonderful. It just looks so comforting. Wildcat Mountain, I've never heard of it, but it's beautiful. We were on the East Coast, Emerald Isle. Oh, lovely. This is Wisconsin. I also went parasailing. You went parasailing? Was it so amazing? Were you terrified and excited all at once? Because I would be. Oh no, and then the day after you got back, you guys tested positive for COVID. No! Well, I'm glad you're well enough to be here with us and that you guys seem to be doing okay. Our COVID trip sucked. I'm sure yours did too. Almost done with my vacation project. Didn't finish it on vacation, but that's okay. Oh, it's so beautiful though. So is this all one colorway? Fiber Mage, or is this different? Are you kind of fading in different skeins of yarn? Because if you are a magician. I mean, you're a magician anyway, but if you are, like, this is flawless right here. It sounds super awesome, but boo to COVID. Lux de Crochet, my first cardigan. Also knitting in the round. Well, actually, I think you're knitting flat, but still. This is beautiful. I love the colorway. I love the lays in the background. You've got to stay, you got to eat while you knit, because it's important, quite frankly. Takes a lot of energy to get that knitting done. Like, all the juices in the brain are going. This looks like a nice, chunky kind of Aran weight or worsted weight yarn. It's got a lot of texture into it. You're going to love it. It looks beautiful. JB, so many stickers to cut. You were not kidding, were you? That is... Look at that. There's a core rulebook in the background. I'm all for that. Hello, Pathfinder. I can spot a Pathfinder book a mile away. That is a lot of stickers to cut, but you will get through it and it'll be great and you're going to have a great show. Fiber Mage, I found a picture of me in the air and it was amazing. Oh my gosh, I want to try this. This is so cool. You should make a shawl, like you should spin some yarn and make a shawl out of the colors of your parasol to commiserate or commence, I don't know. To basically remind yourself of this awesome thing that you got to do. I just think it would be neat. That's just me though, whatever. I can't even say the words, so who knows? It's an Urban Mage tee. It's one colorway, but I alternated skeins. I love it. You guys, what a great show and tell. We had some adventures. We had some sad times with COVID. We had some stickers. We had some food. We had some homemade tea. We had our first commissions and some coloring books. And Freya wants a sweater. That's what I took from that, you guys. I love you all so much. You're so amazing. And it's so exciting to be back and to have, you know, new people coming in and checking things out and getting to hang out with you guys again. I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope that you take an adventure on this week, whatever that might be, camping, parasailing, who knows. And then I want to hear all about it. We were going to do this last week and it never happened. I want to hear all about something that you did that was outside of your comfort zone next Wednesday. If you celebrate the 4th of July, enjoy yourself some barbecue. Please be careful with the fireworks and remember that there are people and animals out there that are sensitive to loud noises and bright flashes. So be mindful. I will see you all on Wednesday next week, 6:30 Pacific time. If you haven't pushed the subscribe button, do it. It doesn't take anything. You just push the button. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Please, please, please make sure that you click that like button so that more people will see this stream. We really appreciate it when you guys do that. It's weird. I thought we were at 22 likes and now it says 13. It's strange. Who knows? Love you guys. I hope you're healthy and happy. Cannot wait to see you next Wednesday. And until then, my loves, as always, happy crafting. Night.